Zisa, Palermo. Zisa is a castle located in the western area of Palemo, Italy. The edifice was designed by an Arabian craftsman and construction began around 1165 under the rule of King William I of Sicily, but was not finished until 1189 was under the rule of William Roman II, his son, due to his untimely death. Zisa is inspired by Moorish architecture. The name Zisa itself derives from the Arab term al-Azīz, meaning dear or splendid. The same word in Naskh script is impressed in the entrance, according to the usual habit for the main Islamic edifices of the time. The structure had been conceived as summer residence for the Norman kings, as a part of the large hunting resort known as Genoardo Arabic, Jannat al-arḍ, literally earthly paradise that included also the Cuba Sottana, the Cuba Soprana, and the Uscibene palace. Joan of England, Queen of Sicily, widow of William Roman II, was confined to the palace by the new king Tancred of Sicily due to her backing Princess Constance, aunt of William Roman II, to ascend the throne. At the end of the 15th century the building fell into disrepair after being privately bought. The estate was rebought in 1635 and the buyer, Giovanni de Sandoval, cousin to the Viceroy of Sicily, was given the palace for free due to its poor state. The palace remained in the hands of the Sandoval family until 1808, when it was eventually left to ruin once again. From 1808 to the 1950s the building was used as a residence by the Princes Notor Bartolo di Ciara. In the 1990s, the building was picked up for restoration by the region of Scalia. Today it is a tourist site, and in July 2015 it was included in the UNESCO Arab Norman Palemo and the Cathedral Churches of Safalu and Montreal World Heritage Site. Architectural style. The structure is heavily inspired by Islamic-style architecture, with its featuring of rounded archways, muqarnas, and vaulted niches. In the 14th century merlons were added, by partly destroying the Arab inscription in Kufic characters, which embellished the upper part of the building. More substantial modifications were introduced in the 17th century, when the Zisa, reduced to very poor conditions, was purchased by Giovanni di Sandoval e Platamone, Marquis of S. Giovanni la Mendola, Prince of Castelreal, Lord of the Mezzagrana, and the Zisa. The latter's marble coat of arms with two lions can be seen over the entrance fornix. Several rooms of the interior were modified and others added on the ceiling. A great stair was built, as well as new external windows. Building uses. As the Zisa was originally built as a summer home, many of the styling choices reflect this as well. There was a pool built in the front of the building that threw the interior into the main hall. The architect chose to use thicker material for building and smaller windows to keep a stable internal temperature. The castle had a fully functional air conditioning system that allowed airflow throughout the whole of the building that was heavily inspired by Egyptian and Mesopotamian architectural styles, and the architect also made the conscious choice to build and B. Gallery.